Hello and welcome to today's video. Today we are here and we are once again playing City Skylines, the third City Skylines video of the month. So we got a little bit of things happening here, including, this area that we recently built, and we focused a lot on sort of filling in areas in the last episode, and I think that we're definitely going to continue to work on that for sure. I do want to make a few road connections here and there. I think something like this could be a good connection. Maybe we can just get a little bit more stuff kind of happening in this area. I mean, there really isn't much. So, connecting in a road here is hard, but I mean, is this power line really necessary? Not really. I mean, think about it. That doesn't really do much for us anymore. So this whole section here can just be a little bit of commercial, maybe some office spacing. I think office spacing in this area could be very good. I think that would kind of fit the area. I do want to check the roads, the intersections here. I don't want this to become problematic at all. Let's check water, just to ensure that there's water through this area, and there actually isn't. I thought for sure there would have been. But yeah, that kind of fills in like the final connection between that area. That was kind of like an area that's a little cut off from things. So let's do office spacing here all the way to there for now. That's gonna look good with office spacing. Once that fills in and the demand for residential or industrial picks up, this area will become an industrial section, and yeah, we'll be good with that. So this area here kind of needs to finish filling in with residential. So I'm going to do that. And just to kind of ensure that I don't mess it up, I'm going to fill that area in with office spacing as well. So that way, as it begins to fill in with residential, I don't want residential too close to the industrial zone. So this is looking solid, filling in just a little bit. And yeah, once we get this all filled in with residential, that will look very, very good. And that's going to kind of be our first area fully completed. This area is well packed. This is done. Out over here, we're kind of expanding slightly. Of course, that will kind of be our next area to hit up when things get finished there. As for right over here, this will also become a new section. So, you know, as we tend to do, we kind of have sections built up that don't really have anything yet. And, well, that's this area as well. I mean, this section has been built up. And there's really nothing out here. I mean, this section hasn't been completed yet. And this section has not obviously even started. It's brand new. So I'm going to go in here and just fix up all the intersections real quick. And we're going to actually start getting a little bit of power out here and sort of get this area going a little bit. So we're going to do your basic things that we get in all the area, the healthcare, fire department, police department. Alright, we don't have any water out in this little section, but there we go. Now we do. We got water and we got a few parks, so this area can start to do its thing, basically. Now that demand for residential has not fully been met yet. Once these areas begin to completely fill in, we will then kind of fill in this section over here. As for commercial, I mean, what do we got for commercial? Where's the nearest commercial in this area? Here there's a little bit. This is also going to become residential. This island will get completed soon too. Yeah, that residential demand got filled in pretty quick. Are we still... Do we have any demand over here? Like, is there any zoning in here that I didn't know about? Not really. Okay. What the hell happened here? When did this lose power? Oh. Damn. That sucks. Well, there goes any demand we're gonna have for a while. This area is slowly... I've never seen it do this before, kind of like... rebuild the old structures. I like it. That's definitely better than before when we had to go through and delete everything. Okay, we definitely need a little bit of crematoriums to pop off in the city. We don't really have any in this area. I mean, we got some there, some here, but we don't really have much to kind of serve this area with, so that does get this area going a little bit. I mean, again, this area, what happened over here definitely has hurt the ability to fill in demands that we get for building, but we'll make it work. So there you go. We got more things connected in the power grid. All of this is connected in beautifully. Now, residential. This area is still filling in a little bit. Grab a sip of my water while we wait here. Alright, so this area has done a little bit of rebuilding. I want to get a little bit more residential in here. That way we can hopefully help with the worker shortage that this area is facing. This is definitely not the area that I wanted to necessarily like put a building or put more houses for now, but I think it's the right move. I don't like this theme of these buildings though, if I'm honest. That's one thing I don't like about this map. Alright. We have a growing demand once again for commercial. So we will seek to fill that demand with this area. Getting some commercialization along the water here. That will hopefully give a few cool new shops and new opportunities there. And we're going to also start to fill in this area a little bit with residential. So this whole section here has been zoned. Of course, over here has been zoned with commercial, so that can start to fill in. And that will be good. all the office spacing demand has been met there, so we're going to start to kind of fill in this area with industrial. We'll let this whole thing fill in with industrial structures there, so that's going to be cool. And this area will pretty much be done. I mean, looking at it here, we just have a few buildings that need to go in this spot. And we will hit that with office. So we're not going to have industrial demand for quite a while. Of course, office zones count towards industrial demand. So quite a while we're not going to have that. But it still works. I'm glad I didn't take out this piece because, well, that connects this whole city to power. Over here, how we looking? Pretty good. We got somewhat of our industrial or our residential demand being met. Commercial demand, this area is filling in nicely. Head out over here. Everything has been sorted with the working or worker shortage, of course. We're faced that some of these buildings moments ago, but we got that sorted out. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with how this area is looking. Again, getting some of the buildings going in here. I mean, not many yet, but you know, we're seeing a little bit of that fill in. And of course, this whole area completely filled in. That was good. Happy with what we got so far. This is a bit of a risk putting this bridge in here. It definitely risks this area becoming used for kind of cutting through the city and kind of avoiding this highway, but hopefully it doesn't do that too much. Oh yeah, I forgot we have a cargo thing way out here. I forgot about that. Holy hell. It's in the cargo ships, and I'm like, wait, do we have one of those? And we do. This area really grew back nice after the fire that ripped through the entire area. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I'm quite happy with how this map looks, though. I think that it's filled in nicely. It's got a lighthouse at the end of it. That's kind of cool. I feel like out here, like this could be something different. And I feel like we gotta do a college campus. Like, I feel like we don't have one of those in this map, and I feel right out here is a fantastic spot to do one. There we go. I did that so that way, inevitably, this is going to need to be connected in somewhere, like over here. I feel that will... that will help us out just a little bit with some of the traffic potentially in the city. And, you know, just giving us also another road to use. I mean, this one here is barely used compared to everything else. I mean, you look at this highway is relatively quiet. So, I mean, if we give another section that you know, you can use. Upgrade. Change direction. Okay. Wait. Upgrade. Beautiful. So that is going to be our college campus area. All right. All right. All right, there we go. So let's get some roads out here. Now I know I just took this road out, but I'm gonna put it back in. All right, so we're just gonna go through here. And kind of just fill in this entire area, ensure it has water. Brilliant. Now for power. Another area has a flow of water, huh? That's kind of lame. So the train cuts right through here, huh? Not really, though. Okay. So that's the train station, huh? We can get something like a Can we get a cable car? Take a cable car across the highway, through the woods. That's a solid connection. Question, is somebody going to use this? Okay. Damn.
Warning. Experts predict an earthquake could hit the area soon. Don't panic and wait for help if you are in the affected area.
Okay. Wow. Wow. We just gotta wait it out before we can reconnect water through here. Alright. For me, that's always the first priority, is to make sure that we can get the water back. Now, normally, I would just replace roads over this stuff. But I genuinely like don't want to just be bridges everywhere. So we're gonna take a look and see, like something like this will rebuild a road without a bridge. But through some of these areas we may not get as lucky with that. Like, bro, what is this? So we had a very, very massive destruction through here, it looks like. So these destroyed roads will now get repaired. Damn, I thought this area was looking good too. I'll check and see, maybe there's like a few more unique buildings we can put in here, just kind of liven the area up. Alright, we're gonna fix the traffic through this area. Of course, a lot of this has been rebuilt or repaired. So I mean, the destruction spread all the way down to here with some fire, but not bad. There's not many trees in this area, so this kind of waste compared to everything else. So we'll kind of replace some of the trees in this area that were lost. And now it looks a little better. Quite happy with it. All right, so back to our college campus. We were working on this. We'll get a good amount of dorms. Fusel Club? What's a Fusel Club, dude? So we got a fountain, library. Academic statue 1. Auditorium. Get that out there. Laboratories. Bookstore. Media lab. Chess club. Academic statue 2. Can I get this museum here? Yeah. Art gallery. Beautiful. That looks awesome. See, I kind of want to preserve what's left of this thing. So basically, I want to get low density residential and low density commercial to fill in this whole area. And then that's going to be our college campus done. So I'm going to do all that now. Let's see. School health care. Free lunch. That will help. Hire scholars. Okay. Brilliant. This is hopefully going to bring more people and more interest to our campus. As for power, we're connected into the grid there. Beautiful. Come on, dude. One more thing right here. Yes, beautiful. We're in. I just didn't want to have to put something down, basically, to make that connect in. That looks awesome. We're getting a good amount. Just people to move in, basically. And give them shopping, give people that live at the colleges some shopping, and that's that. That's going to be that area now. Over here, how's the traffic? This is definitely getting used more than it used to. I like to see it. I'm very happy for how this area looks. So that's that part of the map. That's completely done. Yeah, that sick. This area really, really looks good now, connected all in together. This is all complete. So this area basically is almost done, besides this little bit of industrial here. But besides that, it's practically done. This is, we got a little bit here. This is our main focus. Fill in this area. Finish that. Fill in this section. And this little bit over here. A little bit here. This is really the main area to focus on next. Is filling in this. Because that's a lot that needs to be filled in. Over here, not as much. Yeah, the college campus is all done as well. It's pretty good. I'm pretty excited about just how this area is coming together. So that's gonna do it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you guys in the next one.